Belgium, I am here with Renaissance News in Sainte-Chapelle in Paris on the all-important day of former Queen Marie Antoinette's trial. I will have the chance to briefly chat with her as well as catch up with our leader Robespierre for a few moments to get his perspective. They are each important figures in the revolution, and it should be interesting to hear what they have to say. Queen, many revolutionaries say that you are out of touch with the struggles of common folk of France. What do you say to them?
More supportive of the Third Estate than I've been given credit. My dear husband, Louis VI, God rest his poor soul, and his advisors tried to impose a more representative system of taxation, but it was the nobility who resisted. We hosted a meeting in Versailles to come up with a plan for the reform of the French state, but the noblemen and clergymen were still reluctant to give up their prerogatives. Of course, we used the beautiful state of Versailles to host a meeting, and I do not regret that. In addition, I want to clear up one misconception that I'm afraid will stay associated with my name for centuries. I never said, and historians will confirm this, that starving peasants should eat cake if they had no bread. This is a vicious character smear by Robespierre.
Queen, you are on trial for charge of revolutionary tribunal and incest and treason. If you are found guilty, you will be sentenced to die by the guillotine. Are you guilty?
As I have written to my dear sister-in-law, I am not guilty. My poor son was forced to testify against me in order to save his own life. Let my son never forget the last words of his father, which I repeat emphatically. Let him never seek to avenge our deaths. I feel so sad to be leaving my children and my friends. I sincerely implore pardon of God for all the faults which I may have committed during my life. But I am most certainly not guilty of these trumped-up charges that will end my life tomorrow.
Thank you, Queen. I'm here with Robespierre. Tell me about the Reign of Terror and the guillotine. How do you decide who is to be executed?
Well, let me first comment on this idea of Reign of Terror. I frankly think that this is just a term that's been coined by some of the people who resist my revolutionary ideas. I really think this is very simple. I am working with the Public Safety Committee to mend our Constitution and lead our country in what I know is the right direction. Anyone who supports my cause, they're good. Though I strongly believe that anyone who is a counter-revolutionary or has counter-revolutionary beliefs or social agendas that are very far away from mine, they simply just do not deserve to live. This is why I've executed nearly 1,000 people already, and I intend to keep cleaning my way to mend our country. It's pretty easy to find people to execute, frankly. My men search for non-Christians and Judins, and we just kill them immediately.
What do you think the outcome of Marie Antoinette's trial will be?
Well, first of all, let me say that I think it's just fortunate for Marie Antoinette that she's been able to live this long, even though I am confident she is 100% guilty of all the charges. Not to mention she's a counter-revolutionary, and she wasn't even born in our country, which is very unforgivable either way. I am sure that she'll be found guilty of all charges and sent to the guillotine tomorrow, which will be another step in the right direction for me and for our country.
It was very interesting to hear the different perspectives of Marie Antoinette and Robespierre. That will conclude our program for today, and I will get back to you on the results of Marie Antoinette's trial tomorrow. Thanks.